Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 10 of Hearts of Iron 4 as the German Reich. We are in the middle of World War II. We're at war with pretty much everybody. We're trying to take out the Netherlands because that'll be one less participant to deal with. We're also trying to make a push up here with our tank divisions against Denmark, which I think we should be able to sort out quite nicely. Things down here against Belgium aren't going particularly well, but I'm kind of ignoring that at the moment until we have dealt with the Netherlands. Once the Netherlands are out, it'll make life a lot easier. If you can go up and support up there, that would actually help out quite a lot. And we'll just get as many divisions to sort of throw in there as possible. We want to isolate these guys and try and get rid of their ports, because they don't need those. We are definitely starting to chew bits of Switzerland up. We have 3 military factories. Let's go ahead and work some more on support equipment. We definitely need to do that. 3 dockyards now. We could go and work on some new ship types, but I think it's probably better that we just work on the ones that we already have. So we'll just queue up a few there. Again, we don't really have an awful lot of resources. We are very, very short on rubber. We're short on oil. We're short on steel. We can get the oil and the steel from the Soviet Union. The rubber, however, is a little bit more problematic. Nobody really wants to give us any. Or at least those that can give are giving as much as they can. So there is that issue. We're only really fighting on the... well, we are fighting on the north because of Denmark. We do need to sort of push that line a bit further forward now. So let's get Rommel's tank division. You are going to draw a new offensive line. And you are going to go all the way up to... That's not... Fine. Whatever. It'll do. We're going to go and push in up there and take that land from you. We'll soon get Denmark to capitulate. That won't be a problem at all. Yeah, a lot of units up here. They're going to be really hard to get rid of all these. There's so many British and American divisions in there. We really do need to try and knock them back. Of course, once we've dealt with the likes of Switzerland, we'll have a lot more units to move forward. France does seem to be making a little bit of a push into Italy down here. I'm not too sure how Italy are letting them get away with that, but you know, we'll see what happens. I could go ahead and we've actually got a unit here that hasn't joined the Panzers, so let's go and add you to the Panzers, and we will put you on that order. You were probably supposed to join the training division, but then didn't because we changed the training division's orders, which is most likely. If we go and have a look at that now, yeah, we can see that those orders have basically disappeared. So you want to go and join the training division, even though the training division isn't actually doing any training at the moment. We had the wrong theatre selected, so that didn't work. So join the training division, and I think the Panzers are just going to straight up join the Panzer division at the moment. So we'll do that. So Panzers, you can just go straight into the Panzer division. There's a few too many there, but we'll minimise them down later on, or split them up into 2 different armies. Yeah, most of the tanks are in there, so that is fine. They've got a few. We've actually managed to push in now. They've got a few units up here that are isolated, although they do still have control of the ports. So we definitely need to try and push them out up there. Now, while they've got the ports, they do have quite a lot of supplies, which is not necessarily a good thing. We do want to try and take all of these guys and all push into one tile if possible. Get one battle won at a time. Now what I could do is I could use my guys up here that I've got garrisoned. I can use my, what did I call this? The home defense. I can go and send them in to try and help, but I don't think they really need to. You can go and get stuck in up there as well. There isn't an awful lot left of the Netherlands. They are starting to fall, so we're not going to have to worry about those for too much longer. All of you guys are trying to push in. We do have some mountain divisions down here, so that should be helping. Want to make sure that you have a nice, generous offensive line that you can work on now. So let's go ahead and just pull this line out a little bit further. In fact, let's go ahead and just delete your offensive line, and we'll draw you a brand new one. So your new offensive line is going to be sort of like across there. That's kind of broken it up into 2 silly little lines, but that should be alright. It's because I went through Italy's territory, that's the reason it did that. If I was to go and pull that back and go that way, There we go. That's a single line with all the divisions assigned to it. Problem solved. So I'm starting to learn, you know, the interface. They've got a few units up here that are sort of getting away from us that I don't really like. So I think what I might do is take the... Let me just pause up. Take the Lowlands army here. I am going to delete that front line. We are going to take the home defense, wherever they are, you guys. And you guys are going to delete your orders, and you are going to have a front line around here. Let's go and get these guys pushed out. So all of our blue divisions should now be on this line. Let's just go ahead and make sure that they are. So there's 24 divisions there. We should be able to push in. Yeah, France have still got Genoa. Hopefully Italy can take that back. We'll probably have to go down there and help again at some point anyway. Manpower's looking nice and good. I think we can go up to speed 3 now. I don't think it's going to be too difficult for us at the moment. There's still a few units up here that we need to deal with in Denmark, but that's not a problem. We do control the Kiel Canal again now, which means we can start moving our ships around, which makes life a lot easier. So once we've got... Oh, what have we got here? Italy wants to do what now? Send me 6 divisions. No, you keep your own units, Italy. I've got enough to mess around with. We've got some damaged factories, unfortunately. So I can't really do an awful lot about that now. Yeah, I don't really have a free military factory because it's a damaged one, so it doesn't really count. So I don't know why you're telling me. We could definitely do with some more tanks and some more artillery. Let's put some more on support equipment as well. So allow things to continue. Okay, so what we need to do is get pushed in up here. So we want these guys who are the home defense. They're not quite in position yet, but they're getting there. Your battle plan is nice and simple. Infantry equipment 2 has finished, or 3, whichever one it is. So let's go into production. And we need to change our infantry equipment to, yeah, infantry weapons 2. So go ahead and change that. And we want to work on, can't do support weapons yet. Let us go and work on dispersed industry. We probably also want to start working on getting our own rubber as soon as we can. That'll help resolve a lot of issues. We should be able to go and take this pocket out up here. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. How are things going for Switzerland? Are we moving in? We are not. Let's go ahead and tell you guys to do stuff. We are winning a few battles down there. Switzerland should capitulate nice and easily. Then we'll manually move into Luxembourg as soon as we've dealt with the Netherlands. Italy pursues close bonds with Germany. Italy and Germany have expressed many conflicting interests, particularly in Austria and the Balkans. This has not, however, prevented the countries' foreign policies growing ever friendlier towards each other, and negotiations are underway for a pact that will protect common interests. If the negotiations are successful, we could see an alliance that will be able to exert great influence in Central and Eastern Europe. Army innovations is done. So, what do we want to go for now? See, we've skipped some of these things out, like war with France, we've skipped out because we didn't declare on war. We're already in a faction with Spain, so we don't need to do that. We could try and befriend... Well, we need to be at war with the USSR to do that. We can't puppet Turkey. Well, we can puppet Turkey. Greece needs to be a faction in the German Reich, so we can't really do that. Extra research slot could be useful. Certainly not a bad idea doing that. Naval rearmament demands Slovenia. So we can take some stuff from Yugoslavia. Do we want to get involved in that right now? We probably don't. We probably want to concentrate on building up our army and our air effort. I think we go for tactical air effort and then air innovations too. I think we might just go for that actually, just so we can speed our way down to that extra research slot. I think that's what we're going to go for there. So these guys should hopefully get taken out. You are home defense. You guys can start moving in whenever you are ready, and I would like you to be aggressive. You're already on the aggressive. That is fine. And we want the Lowlands front. You are going to have a new front line drawn. We are going to draw this all the way along there. So when you've taken out your current goal, you should push forwards into the next one. That should fall very soon. It says that this battle will last less than a day. So let's assume for a moment that that might be true. I need to unpause the game, of course. That's one of the reasons why it's not actually progressing. There we go. So now you're going to push forwards to this new line. I did leave that tile not counted within that, but that should sort things out for you. We probably need to start moving some planes a little bit further towards the front. But I don't think we're doing too bad. You've got some TAC bombers. If we can move you over here. And then you guys can sort of start bombing here. That's fine. Gets back to the infantry view so I can sort of almost kind of half tell what I'm doing. So this pocket should be cleared up in no time. And then we move in down here. This is going well. How's Switzerland doing? They're holding on in there. Looks like the Allied forces still hold Genoa. It's just some United Kingdom forces in there, some British forces. However, there's a battle going on there. Looks like Italy might lose some transport. Look what Spain are doing. Spain are absolutely thrashing France from the south. So that makes life a lot easier. How are we doing up here on Denmark? And why are Denmark still in this war? Panzer divisions. You need a... Actually, we won't give you a front line. We're just going to literally send you straight through the middle of Denmark. We'll do it all manually. The home defense has managed to do what they were asked to do, which is fantastic. So I'm going to take you guys and just put you back onto garrisoning around here. These panzers did not join the division because the division didn't have any orders. So let's go ahead and tell you all to move in. Very nice. Things are going very good. You guys are still just garrisoning. You have a few panzer divisions in there as well, which... well, you can probably be in there. It's not a bad idea to have some fast-moving units around there. Let's go ahead and... What do I want to work on? So getting all of these things are really nice. Let's try and improve the production cap. Getting that fifth research slot will really, really be useful for us. So how are you guys doing up here now? You should be able to push in. There's not an awful lot going on. Switzerland has capitulated. That is fantastic, although they're still here. They might have capitulated, but they're not out yet. But that's fine. Italy have recovered Genoa. They're actually pushing in now. They've got Nice and they're going to meet up with Spain there. Fantastic. 3 military factories. What do we want to work on? Not too bad on anything. Support equipment is pretty terrible at the moment. Let's go ahead and work on some better support equipment. Go up to the top of the list. Bring it down a couple. There we go. So we'll put another few factories in on support equipment. How is our construction currently going? Working on civilian factories at the moment. We do have some other ones lined up. We've lost a lot of infrastructure. A lot of stuff has been bombed. Hungary wants to send me 9 divisions. I don't need them. Mounted infantry has now finished. We won't get the support weapons straight away. Let's have a look at support battalions. Getting the better logistics company could be good. However, we're still in 39. We've got the artillery. I think we'll go for the Schwerpunkt. Let's go for that one. We've got a reduction on it, so it'll be a little bit cheaper to get. How are we doing with resources? We are just short of rubber. Oh, short of steel. Massively short of steel. Soviets, give me all your steel. Because apparently, I lack the steel needed to do anything useful. So yeah, France is getting crushed. Looks like we might even push into Luxembourg here. It'd be nice if we could actually do something up here instead of standing around scratching arseholes. I'm not too sure why we're taking so long to get anything done. If you guys would like to kindly move into Eindhoven, we might be able to get the Netherlands out of this. Well, that'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? I appreciate that we are, you know, trying to push in to a lot of units here, but you should be able to handle that. I'm really sure that you can. Switzerland has almost gone. Now Italy's sort of attacking France from the south, which we probably will do ourselves. Eastern Germany, we've got a planned naval invasion over here somewhere. Really? Okay. Well, I do have units up here doing stuff. We are trying to take Copenhagen. We probably will end up doing that. We are patrolling here, so a naval invasion is going to be really, really difficult for the AI to pull off. I'd like to see what happens there. Can you guys maybe all get involved in this battle? Or am I just asking way too much? So Switzerland still have a single province left up here that we want to get rid of. Who are we using to attack Switzerland? Was the French front? You guys just all throw in there. Let's get rid of them once and for all. And then we'll move you along the south border of France. Once we've done that, that'll take them by surprise, attacking from the south. They're really holding out up there, aren't they? Another 4 days, apparently. Should be able to deal with that. Come on, guys. How are you losing this? Yeah, it's still saying that naval invasion's coming. I'm not terribly convinced that they're going to pull it off. Denmark has capitulated. Well, we kind of expected that they would. And apparently we are at war with Sweden. So let us get over here, and we will establish ourselves a front line, and we'll go and start using the Panzer divisions to attack Sweden. I thought I sent some more tanks up there, actually. We definitely have some more in production, I believe. Yeah, we do. Not a huge number. We'll probably want some more infantry as well. But new units aren't going to be prioritised because all of our weapons are favouring the reinforcements at the moment. Wow, there's a lot of American troops up there, and they're really, really holding that line. They are really, really holding that line. Let's take the home defence, and let's just tell them all... let's get them all into this province first, and then we're just literally going to throw 24 stacks at them, because it'll be fun. Chief of Navy, convoy raiding efficiency. Let's go for the capital ship, attacking everything. We do have some ships up there. We do want to keep them safe. Especially if they think they're going to do a naval invasion, which they're not going to get away with. We need to come over here because we need to take the port. So we will go ahead and do that. We will set you guys a front line. We will set you guys a attack order. And off you go. We shouldn't really encounter much resistance up there at all. A little bit more work on submarines, I think. Looks like we've got a lot of these finished. What's taking an awfully long time? Destroyers. There we go. We still know we're really short of everything. Oil again now. Steel again. Soviet Union's got plenty of oil. Soviet Union's got plenty of steel. Although once we start taking bits of France, we'll get a fair bit more from them. Recon company is done, which is really nice. But before I do anything else, I think I really want to concentrate on getting this stuff done to improve the speed of everything else. Look how quick the Panzer Division are just tearing through Sweden up here. We are also at war with Norway, so we will need to sort that out. It's still threatening that we're going to have this naval invasion. Haven't seen it happen yet. How are things going up here? These guys haven't all arrived where they are supposed to be. They're actually moving back, stupidly enough, because they have orders. Delete your orders. And get over here. So we can try and get in. There's so many units over here, so many divisions. We really need to try and help throw those in. We've almost taken Luxembourg. Air Innovations has completed. Let's go for rocketry, and then we can get that extra research slot after that. Free military factories. What do we want to be working on with those? Weapons. Definitely weapons. So we'll build more equipment. We'll bump you up to the top of the list. Bump you down to... and fill that up as well. Well, so it's not actually... no, it keeps going up and down. It's because That's how many weapons we need to replace all of the older ones, and the smaller number is how many weapons we need to reinforce units that have taken losses. So that's the only thing that's going on there. Sweden actually now appear to have found their army. Let's go ahead and build up a new front line. Obviously we need to go through Oslo as well. We take as many of these provinces as we can. We'll have to spread quite wide, which is the only thing that worries me somewhat. It does concern me, but I think we'll be okay with that. Would be nice if we could take Luxembourg. These lines are a little bit messy here. What's the purple army? These are the loners. Let's get these loners just to all attack Luxembourg. Some of them are deciding to try and go through France, which is not a particularly good idea. This army here, let's go ahead and extend your line out across the southern border of France. So you guys want to get on that. We will give you an attack order, which will be probably somewhere across there, like that. And you can actually just go whenever you're ready with that. And just try and push forwards. Okay, these guys have all arrived over here, so I'm going to use that as an opportunity to roll in and start finishing off the Netherlands. You know, taking a few hits up here, but we should be able to... well, I can't believe that battle's going to take so long when we've literally got almost 30 divisions versus 5. We should definitely be doing a lot more damage than we are there. Now it's saying 21 days. It is fluctuating. It's going up and down, but stuff is getting done. How are things going on over here with the tank divisions? Absolutely fantastic. Naval invasion down here. Naval invasion there. Again, our navy is kind of stopping that from happening, so we should be okay. Still got some potential rebellions, some uprisings and stuff like that, but I think we will be fine. Should be able to deal with them. Come on, we just need to get these guys gone. What are we up to? 10 or 12 days. They are starting to retreat, though. We are really starting to push them back. I can't believe how quickly these armoured divisions are pushing forwards up here. That really is absolutely amazing. It just shows you how good tanks are. And you've not actually had any promotions yet. You've got 43% on Ranger, 26% on Urban Assault. You really aren't gaining ranks and new abilities very, very quickly. But it certainly won't... I mean, Sweden's massive. This is the problem. Same with Norway. They just have so much land, it is ridiculous. So we will have to sort of sweep our way up and try not to get cut off. I'm going to take the French front. And actually, they're not having too much trouble pushing in. So I was going to put them on sort of cautious approach. But I think they're doing just fine as they are. We still haven't managed to get in here against the Netherlands yet. This battle is apparently going to last for about another 8 or 9 days. It's fluctuating. They've just lost a division, or at least the division retreated. Well, we're definitely currently winning, but it's taking a long time. And Italy are really pushing in to France as well. Spain are pushing into France. Great Britain, or United Kingdom, have managed to push in on southern Spain down here. Spain are doing quite well, and Italy, both in Africa. So that's really good. How are things going on over in the east? Japan still hasn't beaten China yet. That war's still going on. That's been going on forever now. 1.3 million Chinese casualties. Oh, excuse me, I had to cough there. I've been recording all day and it's very, very hot and my throat is very, very dry, so I'm going to have to end this recording session soon. But yeah, I was just saying, China has taken 1.3 million casualties compared to Japan's 500,000. Okay, so that is that done. We are starting to push in here. It's taken a lot longer than I thought. This particular battle's taking a lot longer than it should do now, but I am absolutely losing my voice. So I am going to turn around here and say this is a good place to end the video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Hearts of Iron 4. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.